today I decided for those colors: purple, green, another purple, and silver. And I would like to try my favorite art of encaustic painting. It's going into the unknown, the magic painting when you don't know from the beginning how it's going to like at the end. So this is the most exciting part, and the most anxious as well, because you never know whether it's going to work or not, but usually it's working. Here is an encaustic iron, as usual. It's quite hot. We use it to melt the crayons. First I have to clean it a little bit. It's never going to be completely clean, but hopefully clean enough for what we need. I use just a normal paper tissue for that, and let the magic start. I think I would like to do a vertical painting, so I will go with the iron like these. Therefore I need the stripes to be this way, so I'm just starting with different stripes. I'm not quite convinced with this particular color, so I will a bit override it with this one and get it away. It's a bit too watery for me for this particular purpose. Then I have some green, and I will put silver, small pieces of silver, and maybe I need something more, like, what color is this? It's black. I'm actually looking for some blue. Find some blue. Here's a bit of blue. So I will add some sense of blue here. So this is what my iron looks like. And then I will start on the upper part of the piece, and I'm not pressing much. I'm trying to do as light as possible, and you can already see the magic happening. Look, those amazing colors that you can see here. There are some stars and some reflections, but some of them will disappear later because we still have a lot of place to fill. So the next step I will go like this. Therefore I start here with the green, and then I continue like this blue silver. So silver was mixed with blue. It's not too bad. So we have now enough silver, and I'm turning it around, and I'm again very, very light, moving this down till the end of the painting. Wow, that's really cool. So I'm not sure about my next step, but I think I would like to play a bit around here. So I'm taking it off. You can look at the painting. It's already actually amazing. But I still want to do some more magic here. So I think I will just place my fingers here in the middle and go with the iron a little bit like this, and out, and out, and out. Not quite sure what I want to get. Actually, the ideal thing will be to get something that looks like a cave. Also, I like caves, at least on the paintings, but we'll see what we'll get. Maybe we'll start on the upper part of it and go down. I think what I'm having here is some kind of a rock. I like mountains as well, so this is actually a good thing. It looks a bit like a northern lighting in a land of the Snow Queen. My daughter likes Elsa a lot, so maybe it's a bit like Elsa Palace there. So let's see what we have here. Looks like this. So what do I do now to make it look even more exciting? I have to think. It's a bit more like looking at your painting and see what could it be. And it's always a good question. So I may add some cave here. I still would like a cave. So there is one way to make a cave, and you just place it like this and let the color go away. It's a bit, I prefer the magic caves that appear by themselves, but sometimes you have to help them to happen. Cave doesn't really want to appear. In that case, I will rewrite it a little bit, add more color, and let it go like this. Okay. The cave didn't want to appear. So, in that case, sometimes actually the painting has its own life. So, right now, it decides to be something different. And I will add so I added some more rocks on the other side, some more magic rocks, and what I will do now is I will add a, not sure how you call it, a ladder maybe. You will see what I mean in a moment. In Russian it's called лестница, веревочная лестница, или веревочный мост. Yeah, a bridge, exactly. I need a bridge. Not really a ladder, but a bridge. And for that I need something to scrap. For example, this device, or I could also use scissors, whichever is comfortable to hold. Actually, I think I would go with the scissors. And I'm just scraping a bridge into my painting. It goes like this. Then run a bit thicker line below it. To get rid of those small things, I'm using tights, just usual female tights, old ones, or you can use a new one, doesn't matter. So I'm adding one more line here. You will see what it's going to be now, and I'm adding some, so it's like those things that you have on the hanging bridge to walk on them, and some here as well to hold. No? Does it look like a bridge? I hope so. I'm not very good in exact painting, but it's fun. So, here's my bridge, and people somehow need to get there, so I think there is somewhere here we need a path. So the path starts here, the end of the bridge, and then you can imagine, like, if there's a mountain, then it goes like this, maybe out somewhere, and then it comes again here a new rock starts, so it has to go on the other side of this rock. It's getting bigger. As you know, the perspectives, it's always getting bigger when it's closer to you. So then it goes away again behind this rock, and I just pretend that it comes here. Something like this. You never know if it's going to work or not, but I think it will. So this is where my path ends. I will just make it a bit clear, a bit more clear. Here it goes over this rock, so that's why you don't see it. Actually, there is something on the way, so it kind of continues here on the other side of this, or this kind of a stone that we have here. So something like this. And so on this side we have a nice path which is going around and ends up here. And do we need this path on the other side? Maybe it goes on the other side of the rock, so we don't really need it here. So, is there anything we're missing here? I think I would like to stay minimalistic on this particular painting. It has this one big feature and the path. So actually one more thing that we can add are some stars, because so that you can be more sure that here are some rocks and behind there are some sky. So I usually use those white places that are already there to make stars out of them, or like those silver pieces. And scissors are quite a nice tool for doing this. So if you use already existing white dots that appeared, then you get also a nice halo effect, which is quite fun. I'll add one more here and here, here, and maybe below there, so it doesn't look like it's only above. So I think it's enough. What we need now is a signature, and I always use I look for a place somewhere where it's thick, for example here, and I just scrape my signature into it. I polish the whole painting, and then I can add the dimensional magic. And then I use just a normal brush to make it, to distribute it around the painting. This, and then I will add some gold magic. Let's see, this is just a normal glittery stuff from my daughter's cupboard, and I enjoy using it, so I will add it a little bit on the sky, I think, just to add to those stars effect. Just a small little bit to make it, to add more three-dimensional feeling to the picture, more magic. So now I will show you the result. So it's quite nice, shimmery. And now I just let it dry. Thank you, see you next time.